Hi and welcome to Gamecock Insider. I'm your host, Andy Demetri. We hope you had a wonderful holiday season. The holidays, as you know, can be a busy time for Gamecock student athletes as they juggle both exams and games. But for many, they still took time out of their schedule to spread some holiday cheer in the community. As you'll see, Gamecocks were around the Midlands embracing the holiday spirit by giving back. Take a look.
It's the middle of basketball season, but it's also the season of giving. The women's basketball team visited the Department of Veteran Affairs Community Center at the Dorn VA Medical Hospital, where they took pictures and signed autographs with patients and staff.
Just watching the smiles on their face when we walked through the door was priceless, and you know they did a lot of great things for our country, and just coming here and just seeing those people that has done a lot of things and they're here giving us advice.
They even visited a few patients who were unable to leave their rooms.
I'm Asia, and I play basketball for the University of South Carolina.
After each visit, spirits were lifted, and they couldn't help but put smiles on each patient's face. Although the most special part may have been what closed out the visit. A patient sat down at a piano, and the team couldn't resist gathering around for an unscripted concert.
'Cause they always start to cry. 'Cause this time could mean goodbye.
But of course the team wasn't going to miss the chance to do some entertaining of their own.
Hey, my squad with it, yeah, we with it. We wake up in the morning, grind early just to get it. Under Armour on war, ready for a mission. Now work on competition, and we back for redemption. Hey, it's time to get it, time to get it. Y'all can't compete for a whole 40 minutes.
Whole 40 minutes?
Oh, hey, I got a question. Hey, who gonna stop team niggas?
Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Bye!
Still to come on Gamecock Insider, our own Caroline Can sits down with men's and women's swimming and diving coach McGee Moody as the Gamecocks try to build upon one of their best seasons in school history. Stay with us. Much more Gamecock Insider is coming up.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Coke Zero. Enjoy everything. By Colonial Life. The benefits of good hard work. And by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock IMG Sports Marketing.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build. Even if challenging times get in their way. When you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the court. Winners receive 2 tickets, pre-game court passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Court is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
This holiday, Ford, America's best-selling brand, is giving you more. The Ford Holiday Sales Event with 0% financing for 60 months on 2015 F-150 and Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. Plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on 2015 Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. It's the best gift ever. Now during the Ford Holiday Sales Event, get 0 for 60 plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on Fusion and Focus, or up to $2,500 in total savings only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Join us every week at Wild Wing Cafe for Carolina calls from 7 to 8 p.m. Wild Wing Cafe is Columbia's home for hot wings, cold beer, and good times. Tune into Carolina calls every week and go to wildwingcafe.com for more information. Welcome back to Gamecock Insider. Last season, South Carolina swimming and diving capped off one of its best combined seasons in school history. The Gamecocks are already hard at work inside the Blatt PE Center, making sure 2016 is even better. Our own Caroline Can recently sat down with swimming and diving head coach McGee Moody.
Caroline Can here with McGee Moody, head coach of the Gamecock swimming and diving team. Your team had a great fall season, but it's been 6 weeks since the last competition. How are you and the staff kind of keeping the momentum going, keeping the team focused going into this next meet?
Well, this is really the hardest time of year for us. We have, coming off our Georgia Tech invite back in November, we have about 6 to 8 weeks of really hard training, and it's kind of the meat of our season. It's when we're swimming our highest volume, putting in our most hours, and it takes a toll on our athletes. So what we have to do is kind of take them to that fine line of training where they're not overtrained, but we get them to be their best and then bring them back to where they can race coming up here against Duke.
So looking down later this week, Duke is here. What can we expect from the Gamecocks?
We're going to have to be sharp. Duke is an outstanding team. Both their men and women are ranked in the top 25. And if you look at our schedule, we have one of the hardest schedules in the country. Swimming Alabama, swimming Purdue, going to an invite where a lot of top 25 teams are. Going into Duke, they've got their top 25. We've got a really, really tough schedule. If I expect our athletes to compete at the highest level, we have to put them in situations where they're ready for that. So I think we're going to be good. I mean, we've been really good at home all year. As coaches, we've got to prepare them mentally and physically to be ready to race. But Duke brings in an outstanding team, probably the best one they've ever had. So we're going to have our work cut out for us.
And like you said, they are in the top 25. So what is it that's going to kind of break away the Gamecocks from the Blue Devils in this?
I think it's winning the close races. I know that sounds that's kind of coach speak, but it really is. I mean, with swimming, the difference between first and sixth place may be a tenth of a second. So we've got to be the one that pays attention to the details the most and gets our hand to the wall first, and really just to be tough because everybody's tired right now. Everybody's beat up, and we have to be very disciplined in how we race, and we have to pay close attention to the strategies that the coaches lay out for our athletes. And if they follow those, we're going to be good. If we don't and we're in a different place, Duke will take advantage of that. So we've got to prepare them well.
Well, thank you very much, Coach Moody, for your time, and best of luck against the Blue Devils.
Thank you very much.
Coming up on Gamecock Insider, we check in with South Carolina men's basketball, which recently unwrapped its first consensus top 25 ranking in 11 years. We'll also take you behind the scenes of the Gamecocks' road trip to Clemson. You know the result. Now you'll see the preparation that went into it. That's still to come on Gamecock Insider.
If it wasn't for the University of South Carolina, we never would have started it.
We had an idea for a new way to create digital trees for video games and movies. So we decided to start SpeedTree through the USC Technology Incubator. Now, our software has been used in more than 50 feature films.
The fact that a couple of USC grads can have such a huge impact on Hollywood and even win an Academy Award, that's what No Limits means to us.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the inaugural certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
This holiday, Ford, America's best-selling brand, is giving you more. The Ford Holiday Sales Event with 0% financing for 60 months on 2015 F-150 and Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. Plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on 2015 Focus and 2016 Fusion and Escape. It's the best gift ever. Now during the Ford Holiday Sales Event, get 0 for 60 plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on Fusion and Focus, or up to $2,500 in total savings only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
sets up Thornwell inside the paint. He'll
jam it down! Scored! And the foul! Sindarius Thornwell elevated, detonated, and left bits of orange scattered under the basket in Greenville.
That's going to make the top 10 on ESPN. Come on, what a jam by Sindarius.
Our Sandsbury Ice Center, did you see that play? What else could it be but Sindarius Thornwell's monster dunk against Clemson? As we welcome you back to Gamecock Insider, Andy Demetri, joined by Gamecock Associate Head Coach Matt Figger. And Coach, that win over the Tigers in Greenville cemented your team's best start in 81 years. When you hear that, what kinds of feelings does it evoke, especially as someone who was here with Frank from day one?
Well, 81 years, I didn't even think about it until you just said it. But, to think about the history of a program, 81 years, we're off, you said the second best start. That's pretty special. I mean, I can't lie. I mean, I've been coaching for 23 years now, and I've never been associated with a team that was undefeated at Christmas break.
And it certainly is an exciting time for South Carolina, and one of those unsung heroes in this undefeated start has been Michael Carrera, a guy who, as a senior, you've asked to kind of switch roles back to small forward where you first played him as a sophomore. 2 years ago, didn't work so well for Michael. Why has he performed so much better at the small forward position this year?
Well, I think it's carried over from last year. Michael's last 8, 9, 10 games last year, he was probably averaging close to 13 points, 7, 8 rebounds, and he was really shooting the ball. Well, now we've transformed him out to the 3, where he's continuing to shoot the ball really well. I think at a 62%. It's an insane number that is like second or third in the country.
Yeah, Michael Carrera, our Tournament Express Player of the Week, 62% entered this past week from three-point range, which according to ESPN is the second highest percentage in the nation. So, Coach, we're at the end of 2015. A lot of folks talking about New Year's resolutions as you guys head towards SEC play. What are some New Year's resolutions for your team, areas where you'd like to see improvement as you head into the SEC portion of the schedule?
Obviously, I would like to see us win early in the SEC. That's a resolution. We've got to get better underneath out-of-bounds defense. We've got to get better at defense coming out of timeouts. We've got to get better. I know the numbers say that we're pretty good at with our zone defense. We got to get better with our zone coverages, ball screen coverages. I can go on and on and on. Offensively, we got to get back to offensive rebounding. We got to continue to shoot the ball at a high clip. We got a defensive rebound. There's just so many things this team can improve on, because I've yet to think through 11 games that this team has played a complete game. I really don't think this team has played a complete game that I'd say, wow, we gave a great effort for 40 minutes. It's not happened yet. I think that excites me, and I think it excites our team that we've got 19 tough ones coming up, and we've got a chance to really play well.
Could lead to some more milestones for South Carolina in the months ahead. And, of course, in the new year, everybody wishes people good health, and same goes for the Gamecocks. Our injury report here brought to you by Palmetto Health. Everybody is healthy heading into SEC play. Well, as we said, Sindarius Thornwell provided the highlight of South Carolina's win over Clemson, but there was much more to the game than what you may have watched at the Bon Secours Wellness Arena. Right now here on Gamecock Insider, we're going to take you behind the scenes with some exclusive footage of the Gamecocks road trip and preparation as they took on the Tigers. Enjoy. A rivalry game needs no extra kindling, but when you're 9-0, holding a number 25 national ranking, trying to match your program's best start since the 1930s, and facing your rival on the road, well, that game takes on an even greater fervor. Should be a tremendous atmosphere on a Friday night in the upstate.
Hey, keys to victory: rebound the ball, dominate. We gotta dominate the ball on the board, offensive and defensive. And at the end of the day, have fun, man. Have fun. Let's go.
We don't need to do anything special, but we got to be real good at what we do. That's all we got to worry about. You guys understand that? Come on, let's go. You got on three. You got on three. 1, 2, 3. Together. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
What an opportunity for one of these programs this evening for a resume-building victory potentially come tournament time.
Conference play right around the corner. Great measuring stick. Let's see how good we are against a good opponent. We're going to find out tonight for both of them.
Got to rebound the basketball. Got to run. Hey, listen. You cannot play tired. Can't.
Standing toe-to-toe. Ball in the air. Tap. Won by the Tigers. Let's play some basketball.
Baseline Thornwell. And the baseline three, no good, but there's the stick back by Carrera.
That young man plays with energy extraordinaire. You've got to put a body on him, and that's not a good start if you're a Clemson fan.
Flashes in, sets up Dozier in the left corner. Shot clock at 10. Floater in the lane, rolls around and in from P.J. Dozier.
He gets better and better every game, I think, little by little.
Round to Carrera, left wing for three. Bottoms! Posting up Blossom game, pounding away on him. Shoves it out high. Carrera, long range three. Bottoms! From way downtown, Michael Carrera. And the Gamecocks are in the midst of a 16-1 run.
You still got to kind of sink, but you can't sink as deep because he's got to be ready.
Holmes holds out front, swings in the left corner. Grantham, easy open three. That is off the heel of the rim, inside position. Cobb glided inside of Noko to grab that. In transition to Kevin, just wide open. Jams it down. Off the long up-court pass from Dozier. Slashes in, sets up Thorwell inside the paint. He'll jam it down. Scored and the foul. Darius Thorwell elevated, detonated, and left bits of orange scattered under the basket in Greenville.
That's going to make the top 10 on ESPN. Come on, what a jam by Darius Thorwell.
South Carolina putting on a clinic so far. 54% from the field, 57% from three.
Well, perimeter defense is always the key to this game because Clemson shoots the three so much and with a great deal of efficiency.
Pulls up for a three, over the top, swishes it. So Clemson shooting a lot better. End of the first half, beginning of the second. Snaps it back on the left to Roper. Catch it to 2-3, Grantham. Got it. Dozier looking to take it coast to coast. Pulls up left elbow, and he knocks it down. The answer by PJ.
So we got to make sure now on that ball screen, when he comes off, we can't switch it flat because that guy's going to shoot it now. The guy guarding him, you got to have your heels on the three-point line.
No timeouts left for the Tigers. Veers behind the screen, head of the key. A step back three over Carrera. Rattles in and out, rebound slapped inside the paint, whistle, foul called, and it's going on the Clemson Tigers.
No, so is it.
Thorwell will inbound to notice. Gamecocks will hold on, and for the first time since 1934, your South Carolina Gamecocks begin the year 10-0.
Yo, you guys keep winning, man. You're a hell of a player. I'll tell you why we figured out a way to win. How about this Gamecock faithful that showed up here today? Unbelievable. This is good for us. It's good for us to get challenged this way where we're on the road and we got to figure out a way to come together to win the game, not just do whatever. First time since 1930 that this school's 10-0. Good job. Come on, Shaq. Come on, Shaq. Amen. Yo. 3 by 3, 3 by 3. 1, 2, 3.
Introducing the Tex-Mex Bacon Thick Burger with fire-roasted peppers and onions, smoky Santa Fe sauce, and thick-cut bacon on a 100% Black Angus beef patty. New at Hardee's.
You can get 2 free tickets to see your Gamecocks men's basketball team take the court this season just by shopping at Buy Low. Purchase a minimum of $50 worth of groceries in one transaction and exchange your receipt at the Colonial Life Arena ticket office for 2 free tickets to a South Carolina home game. This offer is valid only while supplies last, so shop at your local Buy Low today. Britton's of Columbia has Gamecock attire for men and ladies with accessories to match from brands like Southern Tide and Smathers and Branson. Stop by Britton's of Columbia or like Britton's on Facebook.
America's workers are passionate about building better lives for themselves and their families. Colonial Life is passionate about helping them with benefits that preserve and protect what they work so hard to build. Even if challenging times get in their way, when you need us most, we're there, and we've been there for 75 years. Colonial Life, the benefits of good, hard work.
When you grow up in a place, it's not just where you're from, it's who you are. The way things are done there becomes just how they're done. And while other places are nice, none of them quite feel like home. We're proud to say we grew up in the South, where serving you best starts with a conversation. Visit us at your nearest South State location or at southstatebank.com.
People ship all kinds of things
But what if that thing is a few 100,000 doses of flu vaccine
that need to be kept at 41 degrees.
while being shipped to a country where it's 90 degrees? In the shade.
Sound hard? Yeah.
Does that mean people in Laos shouldn't get their vaccine?
We didn't think so.
From figuring it out to getting it done.
We're here to help.
Good hard work has earned Limona Hakevicius the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the basketball team, Hakevicius is a senior HRTM major with a 3.0 GPA. This week's Academic Athlete is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. Welcome back to Gamecock Insider. All coaches say they want an extension of themselves on the court. Tiffany Mitchell might have taken that a little too far. You see, last year the Gamecocks guard won an award honoring the nation's outstanding collegiate guard. That award was the Dawn Staley Award. It's one of a long list of accomplishments for the now senior from Charlotte, North Carolina. You know her accomplishments, you know her game. Now, let's know a little more about South Carolina's Tiffany Mitchell.
I'm a part of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Everyone in my family is pretty much either in a sorority or in a fraternity. You know, my mom's in the same sorority, my brother's in a fraternity, my dad's in a fraternity, my godfather's in a fraternity. It's kind of, I just grew up, you know, always around and, you know, the thought of wanting to be in a sorority. Playing basketball my whole life, it was kind of like, when would I ever do this? And I kind of just shut it out sometimes, like, you know, I'll never have time to do this. But I just feel like, you know, if you want to do something, you make time for what you want to do. This is a picture of my mom and I on the night that I pledged or I came out as an AKA. She actually pinned me, so it was a really big thing for her to be able to pin me. You know, a lot of moms, you know, look forward to this day when their daughters pledge in the same sorority. This is a picture of my brother and I. He actually pledged this spring. He was an alpha. That's kind of like the brother of our sorority is the alphas. So, I mean, it's kind of cool because we're technically really are sisters and brothers, and now I'm his sister and he's my brother, you know, sorority fraternity-wise. We actually are really big on pearls. We have 20 pearls. This was actually given to me by one of my mentors. It's a pink and green, that's our sorority colors, with pearls, and there's a basketball attached to it. So they really embrace, you know, because most sorority girls are not athletes, so I think me just add another dimension to the sorority, which they like. They like different, they like something new, so I think I added that. You know, the outside kind of sees it as people, you know, strolling, you know, dancing, stuff like partying all the time, like Greek life is just fun, no work. But once you're actually a part of it, you see it's a lot more to it. It's a lot more community service. You know, we have a big thing with education. You know, just giving back to the community is what we really focus on the most. Our service is one of our key things in this sorority. So that was really big with me as well, because I know we do community service on the basketball team, but it's just, you know, a different look once you're, you know, not around, you know, athletes. I'm always surrounded by athletes. You know, when you go to Doty, it's always athletes like soccer, football, volleyball, and then when you come to, you know, with some of your line sisters, it's a lot different. Like, no one cares that you're an athlete, which I love, because, you know, we always focus on she plays basketball, but when I'm with them, it's just like I'm a regular person, which is really cool for me.
Now let's look at my Carolina.
Now, Gamecocks everywhere can support their beloved university year-round at the USC Alumni Center. Our spirit capital is the place to support student learning, connect to each other, and advocate for Carolina, no matter where you are in the world. Alumni, students, faculty, staff, and fans, we are ready to welcome you home. Visit mycarolina.org and stay connected forever to thee.
Planning a brighter future is easy with Future Scholar, South Carolina's tax-deductible 529 college savings plan. The holiday season is a great time to open a Future Scholar account. It's never too early to start investing in your children's future. Learn more at futurescholar.com and let's paint their futures bright.
Win the opportunity to be the next Farm Bureau Insurance fan on the court. Winners receive 2 tickets, pre-game court passes, and autographed merchandise. Visit usccontest.com to register today. Fan on the Court is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get the membership advantage.
Turn out the lights.
Why is all your junk in your new car?
It's not junk.
Thank you.
They say that all good things must end. Call it a night.
Are you kidding me?
Nissan Sentra, J.D. Power's highest-ranked compact car and initial quality. Now get a $149 per month lease plus $500 on the Nissan Sentra.
Carolina and Clemson haven't agreed on much since 1896. It's a healthy multi-sport rivalry. And this year, every head-to-head competition is part of the inaugural certified SC-grown Palmetto Series. So while Gamecocks and Tigers each support their team, we can all support local farmers by purchasing certified SC-grown products. Just look for the certified SC-grown label where you shop and follow your team at palmettoseries.com. It's a matter of taste.
Gamecock Insider is brought to you by Coke Zero. Enjoy everything. By Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work. And by Wild Wing Cafe. We've got just the thing to make you wild. Gamecock Insider is a production of Gamecock IMG Sports Marketing.
On behalf of all of us at Gamecock Insider, we hope you have a safe and happy new year. It'll also be a new year for South Carolina as it opens SEC play this Tuesday at Auburn. We'll see you then. For all of us at Gamecock Insider, I'm Andy Demetric. Thanks for watching.